I'm Noelle, and this is my 21-week pregnancy update. This week, baby is the size of a pomegranate, and my due date is still September 15th. Doctor's appointments I had last week. I had my anatomy scan, and so let's talk about that for a minute. It actually went really well. My anatomy scan was actually at the perinatal high-risk clinic in our area. So they have high-tech equipment and everything, and it was just really cool to be able to see like the 3D ultrasound, and I didn't have to hold my bladder for any of it, which was awesome. And it was just really awesome to see. We didn't really get to know a whole lot of details. Obviously the tech couldn't really tell us a whole lot as she was doing the scan, and then the doctor came in after and was like 3 seconds, just really quick, all the organs are there, they're all working, okay, we're gonna see you next time. They did, however, decide that because I have Crohn's disease, that in Crohn's there is a higher risk for your baby to not be growing and forming at the right speed. So they do want me to come back every 4 weeks for growth scans. So I will be doing that just to make sure baby's doing good. As of now, from what I know, baby is growing properly and everything is good so far. And of course, we did find out the gender. So if you haven't watched my gender reveal video, stop right now and watch that. So we did find out that we are having a little girl, and I am so excited. Like I was so surprised and just overwhelmed with emotion that I just was sitting there like starting to cry a little bit, because it was just so sweet and getting my little girl. So both my husband and I are very excited. She is going to be our little princess, and our whole family is very excited. Many of our relatives wanted us to have a little girl, thought that a little girl would be absolutely perfect for us. So we're very excited about this. We do have a name for her, and I am hoping to get her name reveal up this weekend. Hoping. So I started working on it already, and hopefully you'll see that this weekend. At the very latest, early next week. So be on the lookout for that. My symptoms this week, I feel like I am in that sweet spot of the second trimester where really I'm feeling pretty good most of the time. Now, I do still have symptoms here and there. Lots of just random aches and pains and shooting pain here, and oh, this hurts and that hurts. That's what happens. I mean, it's just moving gets a little bit more tough. I'm kind of waddling around already a little bit, but for the most part, I feel pretty good. Now, I am still taking my B6 and Unisom for the morning sickness, and I think I may have had a little bit of a flare-up of the morning sickness this weekend. I always take it at night, and then I haven't been taking it early in the morning like I was when it was really bad a couple weeks ago. But this weekend, on Saturday, I woke up and I was feeling fine, and then I decided to eat some oatmeal. I haven't eaten oatmeal since 13, 14 weeks, when I would get sick all the time with it. And so I ate about 2 or 3 bites of the oatmeal, and then I was like, I don't want to eat any more of that. That's not sitting well with me. And a couple minutes later, I threw up. So immediately after that, I decided to take I had a couple pills of the diclegus that the doctor had given me left over, because those don't make me drowsy like the Unisom and the B6 do. And so I did take one of those, and I felt fine the rest of the day. It took me a few hours to feel better. I was just feeling kind of gross, and so I just kind of rested that morning and just ate slowly, and by that afternoon I was totally fine, and I've been fine ever since. But I have taken the morning dose a couple of days just to make sure that it wasn't like reflaring, but today I didn't, and I've been fine. So I don't know what that was all about. I think it may have just been oatmeal is not my thing right now. So I am still feeling movement. I was feeling a lot more for a while, and then kind of a little bit less, and then I think it just happens that where she moves around. Oh, that's another thing from the anatomy scan. I learned that I do indeed have an anterior placenta. So my placenta is in the front, which is probably why I didn't feel her move at all, like nothing until almost 19 weeks. And then now it's still pretty rare. Like I have to be pretty much lying down. I very rarely feel her sitting up. Occasionally I will kick her too, but really I don't feel her moving much unless I am lying down. And it is kind of mid belly to lower belly. I don't feel it very high up, and only a couple of times throughout the day. So I assume that probably has to do with the placenta and where it is and where she is, and you know, all that fun stuff. My emotions this week, of course, around the anatomy scan, I had a lot of nervousness and just, you know, hoping that everything was okay. Of course, everything is fine that we know of, and you know, I've just been really excited and happy for the most part. You know, still emotional, still a little irritable. That comes with the territory, but pretty even emotions for the most part. My weight gain this week, according to what the scale said this morning, I have only gained 1.5 pounds, which is awesome. So that puts me at 11.5 pounds above pre-pregnancy weight, which is pretty good for 21 weeks. Cravings and aversions, sweets things. I'm still really into melon fruit salad. I just want sweet, juicy things and cupcakes, and I actually haven't had ice cream this week, which is really amazing, although I really want some right now. But yeah, the sweet things and some salty. I'm still loving pretzels, absolutely loving them. Essential oils I've used this week, just lavender, and not even every day. Preparations for baby. Okay, so when we found out that she was indeed a girl, I started shopping. I've gone shopping several times this week for her, and been doing more laundry. I started doing the wall decor in our room, which I will explain later. I will do a nursery organization, baby organization tour eventually, showing you how we're setting up throughout our whole house, because we don't have a nursery room. We'll be setting up baby things all over the house, and I will be decorating different areas, and I will show you all of that when it's finished. I've just been organizing. I got out my closet and just started moving things around in the dresser and just changing things up now that we know she's a girl, pulling out all of my girl stuff from my closet and just really diving into it. I also went to a big consignment sale last week, so if you didn't see my consignment sale video that went live yesterday, check that out. That's part of my baby buys this week. And then we also did our Bye Bye Baby registry, which is our big registry, mostly because Bye Bye Baby has more natural products, a lot of organic things, and just more natural brands that I like. Target does have some of those things, and Babies R Us has some, but not nearly as much. So that was kind of my one that I wanted my husband to come with me, and he wanted to do it as well, so we could really pick out things. And of course, when I did the other two registries, we didn't know if it was boy or girl, so everything is gender neutral, whereas now we can actually pick girly things. So that was very exciting. For baby buys, I am not doing any in this video. You can watch my consignment video. You can also watch the separate 21-week baby buys video with all the miscellaneous stuff. I will link those too. That's baby buys for this week. It was just too much to put in this video. And then I will show you my belly shot. All right, here we have the 21-week after dinner belly. It definitely is a belly. I can feel my belly button kind of stretching, and It's not quite even yet with my belly, but it's getting there, so we'll see if it pops out or not. So that is everything for 21 weeks. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye. I could not resist this. This is an Oshkosh